Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match, Week 2, Season 28. Last round was a loss. This has been a rough week. The bracket that I'm in is full of 6 GL players. I think what we are seeing is a shake-up from the 3v3 season. A lot of players who don't care about 3v3 dropped from Kyber 1 into Kyber 2 and has completely mucked things up. Let me show you what I'm working with. This is what this bracket was like. I don't think I'm going to post the second match of the week. The footage got choppy again. I think it's this update on the OBS Studios is disagreeing with my computer. You might have to downgrade the update and see if that fixes things. But this was the bracket. Now my opponent here, Tsvikov, he's more like me. We're going to be able to manage that. But this round of opponents, especially my last opponent, Arminas, he's the guy here on the far right. His mods were excellent. His roster is excellent. Really rough match. Let's do a quick recap of the last round. What did I click on? Here is how last round went against Arminas. I could have done a tiny bit better had I selected different counters and different combinations. I don't really regret how I played it though. It was... We'll break that down after I show his. Because my defense did do some work. Like my fleet held. Front territory, he one-shot all that. I think he one-shot the lower territory as well. Yes, I think he did. No, he needed 3 shots up against Grievous. I'm guessing what happened there is he attempted to do a bad batch counter and BB-8 messed him up. And then with the preloaded turn meter, it was a little trickier for him to clean up. Bad Batch struggle up against BB-8. He would have been fine with any other version. Back territory, no problems. I didn't expect him to. He only set down 2 GLs on defense, so he had 4 GLs to work with on offense. And I think he had Star Killer too. Probably doesn't care about fleet, and I doubt he just engaged much at all. Yeah, didn't even attack the fleet. He had already secured the win. On my end, I did my Night Sisters up against Qui-Gon thing I do, and it didn't work out for me. It was healing immunity, and they focused down on Daka in a way that they normally don't. And they took out Daka and then took out everyone else. I couldn't get a revive. Up top, I tried to do Veers up against Orsing. I didn't expect them to outspeed my Veers, because they usually don't. I'm usually fine. It's just this guy's mods are excellent. And then back wall. See, the reason I think I could have played this differently, because if I hadn't lost like Veers and my Night Sisters, I would have had something up top. Back here, I was just doing some random testing. Like I was testing Radis, Inquisitors, all that. Most of those were junk attempts. It's because up top, what happened is I took out his JMK, or I used my JMK to take out his Rey, took out the Night Sisters, took out Qui-Gon. Then I was out of teams. I was going up against his JTR, and I just had nothing left that could really work for it. Had I played it differently and not wasted 2 teams on the lower territory, I would have had something for JTR, but the way I had executed did not work out for me. I should have probably just taken more guaranteed counters up early so that I had a little bit more flexibility up top. So let's head to this match up against my opponent, Svikov, or Svetkov. Taking a look at his roster. My opponent looks like he's from the Ukraine, Slava Ukraine. 7.7 GP. Let's gear tier here. Not gear tier, I've been doing that on the alt account. Speed. Here are his speeds. Let me pull up one of his Rex is at 295. So that gives us a benchmark for his 300 speed characters. So his Rex right there on screen. So not that many 300 speeds characters. That's pretty good. When we look at the hotbot, we've got lifetime banners 728. So player who takes the game mode seriously. Fewer undersizes than me. His did I even look at what his Omicrons were? I don't think I did. There's his Omicrons. So all Grand Arena Omicrons. We got a good amount of relics. Not crazy depth, but he's not shallow. Careful with the 6-dot mods, but he doesn't come close to my numbers. Good relic distribution, pretty typical. I've got the edge on JMK. And then I got a number of edges on these characters. Better Anakin, better Padme. He's got Darth Revan. He's got a slight edge on his cat. His Maul is not relicked. Working on his Echo. He's got a 6-star Executor. Has not attacked yet, but he's in Kyiv, so that makes sense. My defense is unchanged. And I know I've been talking about changing it, but I haven't done it. Because next week I definitely will. I want to take advantage of my bounty hunters. Just so I want to have a Fennec counter. My Fennec here is on defense with my BAM. It's just, I'm not sure how I want to shake up my defense. Probably means Geos are going to end up on my defense again. I don't like the sound of that. Although I probably would have won run one had I changed my defense. Back territory. This is what we got going. I guess happy Independence Day, everyone. I'll probably upload this for the 4th. Back wall. I think he sets the same rear defense that I do. No, he has Executor instead of Negotiator, so there's a chance I'm not getting through his fleet. I need to stop setting Akbar on defense because players have adjusted their play style and I need a little bit more offense to get through. So this Palpatine is a Star Killer squad. We got Qui-Gon, which isn't on my notes. So we got Qui-Gon, Maul, Palpatine, Starkiller, Bosk with the Zam Ami, which I'll have for next week. Put that one off long enough because for me it's in that nice to have category, except if you have a Relic Fennec, and then not having it means you're not using your Relic Fennec to its capabilities. And we got BAM, Crew, JMK with a Datacron, and Iden. Let's just start with the Geos. Next week I'm going to finally engage with Datacrons too. And thank you to everyone for all the support over the past 2 years. We hit 1,000 subscribers. Gonna make a video about that next week sometime. I think I'm gonna make a smaller one just to announce that I want to do something like a giveaway. And maybe I want to do a how much I've spent on this game video, but I think before that I want to have some other kind of announcement video. Let's see here. Yeah. Because my mace is on defense, right? Where's my mace? Did I just not see him? I probably should spend a little bit more time investigating that. Because the Datacron here and his speed advantage on his cat are not things I like. Stranger Things I watched, excellent, just great. I was really impressed with this season. A big step up. It might be the best season. Like, I think season 1 is typically considered by most the best season, but I think part of it is just because it was so new and fresh. This one though, just there's not much wrong with it. Okay. We got here first, but I have the edge on the GMK speed, so that's not a surprise. But I am not getting through his Ahsoka. I'm going to need to add a relic level to her. I'm just still working on replenishing all my resources from my Star Killer and GMK unlocks. I'm still very light. And the accidental wasting of crystals that I did like 2 months ago, or a little over a month ago, has set me back in terms of my refreshes, because I've been light on refreshes, just trying to replenish those resources. Can we take her out? There we go. All right. Second annoyance gone. What? Don't be wasting my turns. Alright, let's just auto. JMKs have been eliminated. What I want to do, maybe I should do a cheaper counter. I was going to do Jedi Knight Luke up against Kylo Ren. But I'm wondering if I'm going to want him later, because his defense is going to challenge my, like A tier counters. I'm worried that I get a little thin there, so maybe I need to consider that. We're gonna do Wampa here. I'm expecting on his back wall we're gonna find Mon Mothma and Night Sisters. And Bosk. I think I saw a Bosk. We're at Relic 6 on my Wampa, which should be good. Yeah, what, one relic? Probably on Stark from Sith Eternal Emperor. I should put Stark on my squad, my Iden squad, just so I never accidentally use Stark again up against Newt. If there's Jango or Ness present. God, I love Wampa. Love Wampa. Beskar, Mando here. I was planning Veers. It just feels like a lot. Veers is such a nice... I don't know, maybe we should do it. I don't think I'm gonna regret. I'm gonna use Bad Batch, because I was gonna risk Bad Batch on the back wall, but if I can use Bad Batch here, then I don't need to risk them. I can just use Veers on the back wall then. Because I didn't check the speed on his Kyle Katarn. If his Kyle Katarn is good, I don't want to use Bad Batch. Because if they get outsped, I'm gonna lose. But I doubt this team has what it takes for these guys. Are you kidding me? Not happy about that. Not entirely surprising. Let's make sure Echo's healthy. We'll swap there for the turn meter. He's got mechanic savvy. I want to get rid of that. I decided this was a mistake. So I decided to disrespect it because it was a Gear 11 nest. I thought it wasn't going to matter, but that days matters. And now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. See, I'm in trouble because of the back wall. We're still doing this. And let's not make the Stark mistake. Although it's not going to matter with a Gear 11 nest. I could still do it. Yeah, let's just do Snowtrooper. My plan to avoid any recording issues is I'm going to stop this record at some point and restart it. He does have mechanics savage, let's take him out. Let's throw an armor shred on Bam. Can we just take him out? No, he's gonna go. Yes! Give me a day. Oh, no, that worked. Because the days is only on light side characters, so it's a good thing that Nest is light side. It's a pretty big hit. Yes! Alright. I should have just... That was what was written down in my plan. Should have just listened to myself. Why do I plan these things out if I'm gonna switch it up on the fly? I mean, I know I do it all the time. But we've also seen more times than not it has blown up in my face when I've changed my mind in the moment. Because I'm not thinking about all the impacts of my... You know what I just realized? We're fine. We're not, I can relax. What I realized just now is I have not written JML down as a counter. So I planned out all of my attacks without putting JML into consideration. So we have a high-powered counter available. Yeah, I don't care about that. I do kind of want to do something now. You should get that TIE Fighter pilot, Omicron. Alright, I'm looking for boss. Come on, Mothma Night Sisters. Or Geos. Oh, Bosk was up top. Just wrote this down in a different order based on his Grand Arena history. Alright. We're doing Gas here. Can Gas solo this? It's probably not worth trying. I'm not doing it, obviously. Because Kyle Katarn is there, but I'd love to know. Maybe like R8, R9. I'm gonna play this different. I'm gonna just do basics. You guys are not gonna help out much. I mean, their synergies are making them help out plenty, but I just want to see. I want to give myself an idea of how this would do. Come on, guys. You're doing too much work. I don't know. It really feels like I can still solo this. Could you guys stop it? I don't know. If he attacked first and I knew what I had to work with, I would have just done it. We'll come back. We've got options there. You know what? What was my Qui-Gon plan? Yeah, we're just gonna jam out this one with junk. We'll just do what? Something like that. Good. Give me that ability block. Give me some turn meter. Oh well. Maybe I should have brought in Jolie. Because I still have some of the Omicron usage. All right. Guess I could have also increased. Okay, Bosk was Maul. Maul was. Did I write down gas twice? Doesn't make any sense. No, that I shouldn't have used gas there. I needed that gas. I had scratched out gas against my Mothma. Because and we're gonna have to do CLS here probably. Or trying to decide between Maul and CLS. Most people use CLS against this, but the results are all over the place. Maul does work, but I'm also seeing mixed. There's less data on it. I guess you'd be taunting. It's only relic 5. But the results up against Old Ben were less. I think I'm going to do it this way. Although I don't know who to target. Now the question is, am I more concerned about the stun from Palpatine or all the turn meter from Mara Jade? I think I'm more concerned about Mara Jade. Come on, guys. See, this is going poorly. This is going really bad. I chose poorly. Wow. I've messed up this day. This is why you should do, like, watch a video on how to counter things, which you guys do more than I do, because you're watching my channel. But this is also the first time I'm going up against a Star Killer, a proper Star Killer. Alright, now I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. We're gonna do some dumb stuff. We have to do Maul now, but I don't know how I'm gonna get through boss, is the problem. What am I doing? That was so dumb. No, I would need to put the weapons tech on Canderous. I know, it's just my brain was elsewhere. And now I'm gonna mess this up. This is why you do weapons tech. Don't die. No, come on, guys. You're not allowed to die on me. That was a disaster. Yeah, my brain was just still in the last match. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And I did not put the weapons tech on Canderous. And that's why you put the weapons tech on Canderous. So we are not clearing today. So we are shifting to a different style of play. I want to see some stuff happen. This is an 0-3 week, and I really wanted to avoid it, but I deserve it now. I want to do Jawas here. I've had mixed results attempting this in the past. I wouldn't do this if he had a relic or more relics on this squad. The problem is, even if I get a stealth on Jawa Scavenger, Bo-Katan can get rid of it. And then if they focus down on Scavenger, it's over. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, you can only do that up against the weakest of Mauls. Well, we will get back on track next week. This is embarrassing. Alright, let's clear this stuff up with standard and normal things. Oh, I know where my mace is with my Star Killer, which is on defense. See, what would have been nice is if I had my Supper Destroys, my Grievous, for this. And had I scouted this beforehand, I've been saying this since last week, I have not been scouting my teams in advance and adjusting my defense because I've been being lazy and I've been busy with things. But this is why you do it. I could have had my droid. I mean, I guess my droids probably can't do it. Maybe they can. It was really the smallest of the problems. I just want to get debuffs to go everywhere. So we can do this. Really, we can take our time. There's no rush in any of this. Happy to taunt now. I think we'll stream on Twitch again. There's things I want to do. I want to spend a bunch of Datacron resources and mod resources. I need to fix a lot of my mods, and I've been just hoarding mod energy for a while for that purpose. We've done a couple streams before. And I'll announce those on the Discord whenever I do it. Okay, let's just chuck this here, get rid of some. Do not kill. Alright, get rid of Daka. That's too bad. We'll trigger some sacrifices. We'll get back to another Annihilate pretty quick. There's one. Ooh, I don't want to take her out. Maybe we can take advantage of that. How would you do that with healing immunity? Is that... How does your heal work? Oh, it's health down. Okay, never mind. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, come on, guys. This is lame. I should have increased the cooldowns. They can't stun me right now, that'll go away. Now they can stun me. What is going on today? Night Sisters beating my Treya? So irritated. I don't... You can have him and him. I'm just doing nonsense. I don't know why it took so much up against this. This is a Gear 12 Geo team. I can just chuck stuff at this. There's not that many dots on you, though. Just do it anyway. That turn meter is why Sith Assassin came along. Oh my god. Biston, that is just... I feel like the damage should be way better on Biston. And definitely Radis, that was pathetic. feel like this squad should be doing way worse than it's doing. Okay. I mean, obviously there's no DACA here, but still. Jin can't die while Radis is around. I need Chirrut. Oh, that was only the second one? He's gonna die as soon as his turn happens because of the plague. I wish I had Chirrut to switch to. Oh, I should have saved that. I forgot. That brings somebody back. What if I brought back... I could have brought back Radis. Why are you back? I thought... Didn't we kill that? Maybe I'm misremembering this. No, that was a sacrifice. We're gonna do more nonsense. I'm glad we got the download off. Just haven't done that since the Marquee event. The Inquisitors are just an embarrassment if you're not going up against Jedi. Against Jedi, you can get some good results. Hopefully they do better this time than they did up against Rolo. I forget if I posted that video. Okay, let's heal up. What's her face? Or that's 8th brother, his face. This is going poorly. I don't want to throw this. Because there's not enough stacks for it to matter. But I'm gonna lose 9th brother. This dispels, right? No. Just do this. Yeah. It's all over now. 9th brother is no wrecker. Or 9th sister is no wrecker. There was absolutely a way to win this. I want to make that clear. I threw this away by... And just, there's no one reason. It's a ton of dumb decisions. I absolutely should have won this. This was a really embarrassing showing on my part. Especially because I planned out a number of this. I just went away from the plan. It did not help that I wrote down gas twice, and my cross out was pretty weak. I don't know. Oh, Sortie. I want to test Sortie. And just throwing in these characters? Like, I know they're not going to win. These squads are... Well, Sortie might win. Sortie's actually good at things. Do I want K2SO? Or do I want HK47? Droidica won't work, but HK will work. And also, this is why Asajj is the better lead on defense. Like, you almost always see Mother Talzin. Mother Talzin is the better offensive leader, but on defense. She's doing great. That should be the second sacrifice here. Let's take out Asajj. Oh, that's awesome. Because IPD had spare parts, IP didn't go away. So I could technically do 2 of those. Although my stats are way lower now, but there's not much left. Nice work, IPD. L3 would be really nice right about now. See, with L3, this is different. We just couldn't do much with the Plague. There's only one heal on with T3 and 4. So my brain has apparently been elsewhere. I don't know when I paused this. I was just losing my mind and throwing in team after team after team. I thought I was unpaused. Apparently not. So I threw in Radis. Yeah, I was just testing things. So Radis, Inquisitors, Sortie, like nothing going well. Sortie did well enough. I wish that footage was captured, but apparently not. So apologies, because that was the only really interesting parts of the Grand Arena. But I don't know. Just this one went off the rails. And when things go off the rails, I get a little loopy and I just let things kind of devolve and go crazy. We finished off with a Zam lead. We did a little Tusken battle. Maybe we did the Tusken battle. Maybe I paused at the Tusken battle. I don't know where I paused. And probably contradicting things that I did record earlier. Don't know. But thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other. And again, thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. This is how you want to ring that in. Is you want to hit 1,000 subscribers and have what I think is my first 0-3 week. I had a 1-2 week like a couple months ago, but I'm pretty sure this is my first 0-3 week, and I deserve it, especially this one, because this was a completely winnable match that I just threw away. But there we go. We will be back next week, back to the usual stuff and not in this loss of my mind. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays, Galaxy of Heroes.